Hey, Mike with D2D Millionaire here. And with spring quickly approaching, it's probably that time where you're looking at different door-to-door sales opportunities, but how do you choose? Well, today's video, I'm going to give you 3 different tips you can use to choose the right door-to-door sales company for you, so stay tuned. Now, one of the biggest factors that a lot of people tend to actually overlook when it comes to choosing a door-to-door sales opportunity is what kind of training is in place. One thing that happens a lot is people talk about compensation plans, or they're talking about the money you can make, or maybe you're seeing testimony after testimony, and those are great things. Obviously, you want to have a great income potential with the company that you choose, but if you're not making any sales, does that really matter? So again, that's really why training is one of the biggest things to really look for and pay attention to when you're choosing a door-to-door sales opportunity. Now again, kind of along those lines of those top reps making income, a lot of times maybe that's all you'll ever see of them, right? You'll see a testimony, you'll see a video, or maybe some type of interview with a top person that is getting a lot of results in that company, but do you actually have access to that person? One of the greatest ways to learn is by matching and modeling. Find someone that has what you want, do what they do long enough, and you can get similar results. But at the same time, if you don't ever have any access to those top sales reps, how are you going to ever learn from them? So that's one thing to really keep in mind when you're looking at training and looking at a door-to-door sales opportunity is, do you have the opportunity to ask those people questions? Do you have the opportunity to go out with them on the doors and learn from them? Do they share their knowledge and what's working for them so you can get results as well? So that's one aspect of training that you want to look for. Another aspect that you really want to pay attention to is, do they have company-specific training? There's a lot of different door-to-door sales opportunities out there. Maybe it's pest control, cleaning services, security. The list can go on and on of different companies that you could choose to work with. But do they have specific company training, product knowledge that you can learn? Again, having the door-to-door sales tactics or sales skills in place in general is certainly going to help you get results. But let's take the example of pest control. If you don't know anything about the products, if you don't know how pests work, it's going to be really hard to market and sell that. Same thing with security systems. If you don't really know anything about the technology, how it keeps a family safe compared to other things that are out there, it's going to be really hard to sell and market that product, even if you have great sales training. So again, you want to have door-to-door sales training that's general, developing your skills, sales skills, developing those people skills. Obviously, that's a good thing to have, but if you don't have company-specific, product-specific training, you're probably still going to struggle. So you want to make sure that the company you partner with has that as well. Another thing to really pay attention to, the third step to look for when it comes to finding a company is, do they have specific training to you? Right? There's a lot of, again, maybe you have a weekly sales meeting or a daily sales meeting that, rah-rah session that gets you pumped up, right? That's great, but is that at all specific to you? Where all the other times that you're on the doors and you're talking to people, again, you don't know what you don't know. You might be making little mistakes. You need to tweak certain things, and you might never know that if you don't have specific one-on-one training or coaching, or again, a company that's willing to help you on an individual basis. For example, one thing that we do at D2D Millionaire here is we'll do evaluations where a sales manager might go with you on the doors, or an experienced sales rep, and so you can see what they're doing, they can see what you're doing. Again, we'll do video recordings, we'll do audio recordings, again, to help you hone in on your strengths, your weaknesses, things that you can shift, things that you can do a little bit different, where again, it might just be a little tiny thing that you need to adjust of how you're phrasing something, body language. There's a lot of different things that could happen, but again, does your door-to-door sales opportunity, or does that door-to-door sales company have individual training that's specifically catered to you, like for example as we have at D2D Millionaire with our team? So a couple things to really keep in mind. Like I said, again, do you have access to the top sales reps? Do you have product knowledge specific training? And then do you have one-on-one training and coaching to help you get the best results? And if you look for a company that has those 3 things, you're going to do well in the industry when you apply the action steps and you take consistent effort and improve your skills, you can get a lot of results while selling door to door. So again, make sure the company that you decide to partner with has these in place, because if it doesn't, you might not get as much results as you think that you should. So again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you do happen to be looking for a new door-to-door sales opportunity, be sure to head on over to d2dmillionaire.com/work with D2D. Our team is expanding and hiring. We're looking for some new sales leaders to work with and mentor to help get results. So again, if that's you and you're looking for something different, feel free to reach out to us over at d2dmillionaire.com/work with D2D. Just fill out that application there, and one of our team members will get back to you and see if it's a fit with working with our team. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't, but we'll talk to you more soon.